Hi, how you do? Welcome everyone. How are you doing? Ah boy, this is it. This is it. I tell you, welcome. You missed the show last night? Where were you last night? Oh, we didn't have any last night. We didn't have any show. We kind of took a rest last night for us tonight. Thank you for being here as always. Belfont. Belfont here early. Belfont, I feel the reason why you are here early, you're gonna stay with us for a minute and then you circle and come back. But welcome everyone. Welcome. I was it there? Uh Salim, you're here early. Salim, don't go anywhere tonight, Salim. Ramadan finish. That's the term, yeah. Sophia, what's up? Sophia Reed, Gart Williams. Gart, what's up? London man, what's up? Yeah. Tattoo engineer, Lennox Jarrett. A lot of people here tonight, man. Like the show, Karen Older Mark. Good night, all. Good night, Karen. Siobhan White. What's up? Welcome. Bernard. Miss Butter. Southwell. What you do? Nila. What is it? Nilo Alexander. Wow. Oh, Belfast, you're off tonight. What? No circle, no soon come back. Joanna, how you do? Joanna Ashley, Leroy. We have a good show tonight, People say I'm nervous. People say I did a video today, everyone say, boy, I didn't hear the nervousness in my vibe. Philip Duras, how you do? Ken Joseph. Kulen. You wishing us all the best because you in the semifinals already. Eh? You in the semifinals already. I tell you, people, you're the first. I'm actually under a fan and I'm sweating. I don't know what happened. People. But good night, Renee. Paris. Good night, everyone. Good night. The analysts, they soon be here. Yeah. No rush tonight. We have a good show. I have 2 sets of papers in my hands. We're gonna look in depth in this match. Yeah, we're gonna look in depth. But what a thing, man. England, who the West Indies beat up. First team to be in the semi-final and destroyed New Zealand yesterday. You're watching it? And then today, Sri Lanka wanted 6 runs to win in the fight. What, with the final ball? Why? Lyndon Fraser. Walk on. Lyndon is the first to come in here. Bless up, Lyndon. Is the first to come in here. We have some new timers. Belfont, no man, no, Belfont. Belfont, as a matter of fact, I want you to come on the show tonight. Oh, yeah, say, come make your talk. You're the one always here first, No, Belfont, man. No. Don't say that, man. I wish you, I just thought you were going to circle and come back. Lyndon is not the first. Oh, sorry about that, boss. Sorry about that. Yeah, but people is what it is. I mean, tomorrow morning at 8:30, either you swim or you float. You bat or you go home. You bowl or you go home. We're gonna talk about all of that tonight, all of that. I mean, there's yeah, Eden Gardens. Eden Gardens is a good place for the West Indies. Yes. That's where we defeated England 2016. But we have never defeated India at Eden Gardens. That's where the match is gonna play. We have never defeated them there. From 1983, we have played matches there. We have never defeated them. And we also play 4 T20s at Eden Garden. And we have never defeated India. Yeah? Zulu Warrior Wagwan, Guardians. Trinidad, the man who is straight and forward. Ah, boy. Yeah, the stats don't matter. Net run rate don't matter. Nothing matter tomorrow. Nothing, eh? And today match, Pakistan was what? 176. The opening partnership gave them 100, Farkan and Farker. 176, and Pakistan all out for 212. They lost they lose they lost 8 wickets for 38 runs. Pakistan. So Pakistan and Sri Lanka is goodbye. Yeah? So only one spot leaves. One spot. South Africa is good, England is good, and New Zealand is good. Y'all come down to, yeah. What you say, Gat? Gat Williams, what you said? We are on fire at Calcutta in this T20 game. Yeah, we better be. Gonna look at a lot of things, people. A lot of things. So, what they said, no Asian teams have left in the tournament. No team from that side. Yeah, Sri Lanka gone everywhere. How should we attack this? What is your team? I need to hear your team later. We're gonna talk about that. Yeah, I gave my team today. I leave I'm coming, Errol. I leave Matthew Ford out of my team. So I want to hear your team later. And I will tell you why I leave Matthew Ford. I'll tell you who should bowl up front. Okay? But who can bat Bumrah? Which one of our batsmen can bat Bumrah? All of that tonight. All of that tonight. Looking at the bowling and the batting. Remember tomorrow too, there are 2 games, you know. Remember Zimbabwe versus South Africa too. Yeah? Game of academic interest. Clash of the Africans. Boy, I tell you. Don't worry, Bell. Mr. Sweet Lover. Where you get the name there from, man? Don't worry, man. You have the right to pick your team later. If you want to include Johnson Charles, include Johnson Charles. Johnson Charles make runs against the Indians, you know. Yeah, before. All right. So we are good. We are ready. We are set to go. We have on the man on the screen, Mr. Errol. Errol, welcome, sir.
Welcome. Thanks for having me again, guys. Good morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. We are here to discuss again, as we have been doing for a while now. Beautiful game of cricket. What is happening there in the World Cup, and more specifically, wasting the chances of advancing to the semi-final.
Boy, yeah, chances. I tell you, the world didn't maybe people wasn't expecting this. Some people think that West Indies should not be here or was not expected to be here. I don't know. Some people are saying that. So even if they don't make it any further, I don't know where they get that theory from.
Because of their performance and so on for the last year or so. The teams that are seeded higher than them are back, are home. A lot of them. Australia perform better than them. Some of these teams that are maybe Pakistan is back home. All of these teams, maybe Sri Lanka. I don't know. I've been watching the cricket through the past year or two. But some of these teams that have performed better than the West Indies are back home. And as such, they were not expected to be at this point where they're competing for a semi-final berth. As I said, yes, they are here. So maybe their expectation, they have exceeded the expectations of a lot of person. And these are some of maybe their justification for saying all of those things.
Yeah. Sherwin. Good night. You are biased. Brandon should take a seat for Johnson Charles. Well, that is what you believe. I just don't have Johnson Charles in my team. You can put him in your team later. All right, we're gonna ask you to put the team, and you can put Johnson Charles in your team. I'm not biased against Johnson Charles. I mean, you have to kind of look how it go with Sammy and the type of coach, you know. Yeah. So God Williams from the UK is asking you a question here. Uh, you're all gone. What is happening now? Oh, you're back. Yeah, God is asking you a question.
Mr. Errol, I have a question for you. What will it take for you not to? Nothing. No, it won't take anything. I apologize for that. This is something that has been coined by some persons, and I ran with it. But I apologize if I offend you, and so on. I think it's with all. These are just banters that we sometimes do, whoever position they are in, and so on. People will, since you're offended by that, I apologize again, Guard, and I will not call him that
Under.
name. However, if you allow me to use the first word, I will, if it's okay with you, I'll use the first word, and I'm going to use it quite a bit in tonight's hearing.
But God, why you have a problem with Blunder Factory? Other people say Blunder Factory. What is it? Why you have a problem with Blunder Factory? Who is talking, by the way? Sammy?
Sammy. I would have made it. I would have said it because what happened when some of them were bashing him, although he was making good decision, team were performing. I was one of those who came and credited him, and I said yes, with all of what he said, the negatives of surrounding his management style and all of that. I took time out to credit him for what he was doing. You recall me saying that we have to give him credit. Now, for me, he has been, doing some things that I think and other persons agree with me that some decisions. One of them was that Italy game, and then the selection of this team here and all of that. And I say, he blunders. So instead of just saying Sammy blunders, I said, okay, there goes Blunder Factory again. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir.
Oh God, I know you're a positive person. No, if you blunder, God. God.
Yeah.
God. No, Mr. Errol, let me tell you, this is Island of Sports. We go straight to the facts, or straight to what we said. So,
yeah, but I would rather not to offend, and people are sensitive
no,
who
he's
are
not
close to him
offended.
are
He's not
sensitive, and I
offended.
would rather I would just stick to the first word, and I'll
He's not
be
offended.
probably using it if
He
it's
said
okay
he's
with him.
not offending, just asking. He just asking, right? So he make
No,
an
no,
excuse.
it did and that's why I think some of the messages, here, the chat on the chat, probably I shouldn't be asking you to do it here in the ear, but if you can take some time and take some of the messages, because the other night, and I realized you only took one or something like that, but they are interacting too. They're a part of what we are all discussing here,
Yeah,
a part of the discussion.
yeah, but
So
we
the
have
other
to.
night I noticed there were a few messages, and I recall you taking one or maybe two of them to make mention of them, and so on.
Yeah,
But
there are
they have
some
a
that we
say
pick
too.
out. There are some that we pick up. We cannot if we go straight to the follow the comment section, we won't have a discussion. So there are some that we take out. We're gonna have a discussion now, and this one on the screen. Why people say West Indies overperform? Why people keep saying that? Is it that people you weren't expecting to be playing for a semi-final spot? Or should West Indies not leave the group?
No, the overperformance is before. They're assessing it where they are now to where they were before the competition started.
So it's before this competition they're talking like what was
No,
expected.
entering this World Cup, they had the West Indies not reaching so far in the competition. They are competing for a semi-final berth now. And it was based on how the West Indies was performing throughout the last year or two. And you can't say anything about that. They weren't performing that well. Yeah, so it's based on that, or based on how we're performing. We don't expect the West Indies to compete for our semifinals. Some people said they might not even leave Group 1. Some people say they might not leave group of 8. Now they
Yeah,
are
yeah.
likely, if they win this match tomorrow, they're likely to leave the group of 8. So you understand the West Indies have been blowing lukewarm, hot and cold, and as such, people are using that as guideline to say, oh, they didn't expect to reach so far. They won. They
Yeah,
are
yeah.
unbeaten until
Some people,
the last game.
some analysts, some commentators say that they were not going to leave the group. They had Nepal and England to leave the group. But
That's it.
but in all fairness to the West Indies, when it comes to T20, the West Indies is a staple. The West Indies is a team that you cannot play with when it comes to T20. You can't play with the West Indies. T20, we have 2 World Cup. Yeah,
Yeah, but
and
then since the last World Cup 10 years ago, how
mhm.
many times have they reached semi-final?
Yeah, we drop out the last time and so on. Yes, but how many teams
And
have done that?
sometimes we don't didn't even pass the group stage. And one
Yeah,
occasion we
yeah,
didn't even pass. Yes.
yes, we
So
do that
you have
all
to
the time.
put that all of those in the mixture, in the mix of things.
But when I saw this group, I knew the West Indies would come out. Honestly, in myself, I knew we would leave the group. And when we got Zimbabwe for the first match, I knew we'd win the first match. The only problem we have is what we are currently dealing with: the South Africa and the India. And
And you know why?
yeah,
Okay.
but you know, it set away for India. It set away, and I'm not talking about the ICC setting anything now. I just think, put it this way, they got a good draw in the sense that they play the hardest team first, which was South Africa, and they lost. So they got South Africa out of the way. Got a Zimbabwe and they got a West Indies. And it is what it is now. West Indies is winner go home, or should I say a real quarterfinal, as some people say. So it is what it is, people. And as I said, a lot of people say that West Indies is lucky to be here, or so. Yeah.
I don't know if there's a lot of people saying it, but had they been in another group, maybe just maybe they wouldn't have been here.
Mm-hmm.
Take for example that group with South Africa, Afghanistan, and New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if they were in that group, they wouldn't have been here.
But at the same time, cricket is a very funny sport, you know. So England is the first team to qualify for the semi-final.
What did I say to you about England?
So what I'm saying, you are saying that maybe they would not come out of that, but England, who the West Indies defeat, go into a so-called easy group, and they are the first to qualify. Which, if West Indies was in that group by right, West Indies, it would be a different argument. West Indies just happen to win the group and go in the tougher zone group, which the ICC, I don't know what they put that with. So I mean, you know, it's like you're not rewarded for doing well. The man who come worse than you have an easier route than you. And so, as you said, and you rightfully said, and I agree, you said that you think the winner of this T20 will come from Group 1. This group that the South Africa, the West Indies, the India, and the Zimbabwe.
Yeah, the only team that will disrupt that is England.
Right. But when it come down, because the semi-final pairings will have South Africa playing New Zealand, which South Africa defeated already, and England will play either
The
West
winner of
Indies or
tomorrow's
India.
game.
Right. Right away, what do you see there?
What do you see?
I see England not in the semi-final, not in the finals. I'll be honest with you.
Hold on. All right.
I believe that West Indies or India can defeat England in the semi-final.
Yes, I know. Or you think West Indies, especially West Indies, because
West
why?
Indies or India can defeat England in the semi-final.
Yes, I know they can. But
Mm-hmm.
as I said to you before,
Mm-hmm.
with England is improving with every game. Every game they have played, they have improved.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst game that England played was when?
The West game was against the West Indies.
The West Indies. That's the worst game that they played.
Yeah, but
They
West,
played their they played their worst game already.
but what I'm saying, India, India, England. I put it
But
this way: England is not convincing to me. As I said, I believe that West Indies and India can get the best of England in the semifinals. So right
okay.
away, I'm seeing then, based on what happened tomorrow, if the West Indies defeat India, I'm seeing a South Africa West Indies final. If anyone win there, I'm seeing a South Africa, anyone win between West Indies and India final. I don't think that New Zealand gonna beat South Africa, and I don't think England gonna beat any of these teams. That's my take on it. All right, but Eden Gardens. I was looking at Eden Garden in Calcutta. It's the ground that West Indies have won the 2016 World Cup. That World Cup that Craig Brathwaite left his mark, created history with those
Remember
six.
this name?
Remember this name? It was at Eden Garden. Yes. So they are saying that the West Indies have good memories at Eden Garden. However, they have never defeated India at Eden Garden. But they do have good memory there. And so I don't know. They say the West Indies have been to the ground. They have gone there early. They have looked and so on. So I don't know if the ground gonna play a part. I certainly believe that Rastan Che should send someone to spin the task
Not
and
Rastan Chase. Rastan Chase?
Shea Hope, sorry.
Shea Hope.
Shea
Probably
Hope should
Chase.
send.
Probably send Chase to spin it, maybe.
Yes, man. Send
If he's going
somebody
to
else
play, if he's going to play that.
send somebody else go spin the task. And let us win the task and have an upper hand. We can't be losing the task so much, man. You
What's
better
the upper
win.
hand? What's the upper hand? Mentally or upper hand in choosing what we're doing for batter ball first? What's the upper hand here?
Yeah, it can be two. It can be mentally and it also can be choosing batter ball first. Because I do believe that pitch that they play South Africa and I do believe that the pitch has some moisture in it and things change. Yeah. I believe that it has some moisture and things change.
Any pitch that is going to be played on, the first person batting on it or bowling on it will have some. The pitch will have some. A very rare. You see, a pitch doesn't have moisture. Once it's just rolled and it's going to be played on, if it is in the first 5 over or the first 10 over or a more prolonged period, but the moisture content of it is until it dries out.
Because what happened? You remember when Jason Holder and Shepherd started to bat, right? That it show a sign that things is kind of going into his batting now.
Why the sign? What was the sign?
Because it was different, everything started to go on, and your side went over into the South.
So it's not the application of the batsman. It's just the ball was doing less. It could be the application of the batsman. You know, this batsman apply themselves differently. But you say maybe it's not that. The ball was doing less.
All right, put it. All right. We have to understand something with this West Indies team and the coach. The coach will not change his approach, and he said it. The power play is very crucial to most teams. He believes in going for boundaries. Yeah? So don't expect Edmire to come down. No matter where he comes. If King Ash Hope get one ball, don't expect Edmire to come and play himself in. He's not gonna do it. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna go. That's the reality of West Indies. They're gonna go for it. And I believe that the mistake that happened in the game also was that you remember when Edmire out, we were looking for Chase because we thought that Chase would come and play his usually all, but he sent Powell. I don't know why. And Powell came and playing same game again, going for it. And after Powell, then they bring Chase and but you know what it is. But what it is. I saw a lot of things being said in who to open and who to do this and who to do that and the polling and so on. But we're gonna go into that later. We're gonna go
I
into
didn't
that.
say anything. What happened is that yes, maybe the batting order could have, maybe it would have yielded a different result had it been changed, But yes, maybe it would have. But how much more? And that's why I said people it should be viewed in different in all contexts. In all contexts. The result of that performance that the West Indies did against South Africa. Okay, so they changed it and they made 200 or 220. Say then. They make 220. Did the response, did our turn to bowl at the wicket reflect that we could have with the team we had, with the team we had? And that's why we're going to discuss. With the team we had, did the team reflect that we could have defended 220?
You're talking against South Africa?
South Africa, yeah.
No, we couldn't defend nothing.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So, whereas the batsmen failed, we should not be taking away the fact that the bowlers did perform either. 175, yes, less than what we expected. Against South Africa, much less, about 50 runs less. But had we made the 220, 225, we would have struggled to, in my view, to contain them for even that amount. So we need to balance the equation here. The bowler failed, and the batsmen, the specialist batsmen failed us. So don't leave out the bowlers, because they failed us too.
The bowler failed. And that is the problem. We're gonna look in depth on it. What they're saying is that the West Indies have a bowling problem. We do not have anyone. We can't pick out a bowler who we said this is the man we can turn to. You see, like India, where we say where we are talking about a Bumrah then. Or we're gonna play Bumrah. There's nobody in the West Indies team where anybody fear, you know. Or yeah.
Mr. Host, before the South Africa game, when we are on a high, when we were winning all these teams and we made the 254, were we saying this? No, we weren't saying this. We weren't making these comments. Had we not lost to South Africa and won that, we still would not be making this comment. And I go back to what I was saying, that the teams we played and we appeared, quote unquote, that we were on top and we won by a convincing margin. This team, the South African team, is one of the best performing team, and India would be the next one, We are now facing good, well-performing teams, and it is showing up. So even when we play Zimbabwe, when we play Zimbabwe, we thought that okay, second highest in T20 at World Cup, to 260 that I think Sri Lanka made. What India went and did to the same team, what it showed about that team, what it showed about that team, that in 2 games, 500 runs were scored on them in 40 overs.
But what I'm saying, most teams have teams have people you can turn to. Teams have people you can turn to. The West Indies do not have anyone who you can turn to. Our bowling is a problem. It's not in the days when people feel like a Narayan. Right? It's not in the days like when people fear a Narayan or anybody, right? So it's true. Put it this, and why it come up, people? Why it come up is that they are looking at the India matchup with the West Indies. They believe that the India bowlers can defend whatever the Indian made. But we have by the West Indies to defend. And it show in, as you said, it rightfully show in the South Africa match.
Of course. You can tell, I mean, 175, if West Indies had played, how much, which team they made on one less than 175 against? They made a team on 169. What's they made?
165 against Italy. Yeah, somebody,
Okay.
Nepal or
Okay.
Italy.
So 175, we made less than 175 and won a game. It's as a the factor, one of the contributing factor is our opponent, and we continue, and I will continue to say, I will not relent on that we are now facing some good opponents, and it shows us up. It shows us that we are not performing as well as we think we are. I will not sway from that. That's what is happening.
It didn't, and it didn't help either. It didn't help either when it didn't help either when Hussein didn't play the other day.
That is on, and that's why I asked Gart to allow me to make the comment, to use these words to describe Sammy's in management style, coaching style, that I think he blundered there and so on. I think he and this was something of the past that he has been labeled as he making blunders at critical juncture of whether it's a series or of a game in terms of selecting and carrying. Look at the team, the squad that he brought there. He took a squad on a World Cup, and the squad is supposed to be the cream of the crop. Your best cricketers, your best T20 cricketers. You should come see among all the cricketers you have, and you should come up with your best. And you're going to tell me now that you're there and some of the players are not performing, and you're wary, you don't want to risk using your backup, those players on the bench, because you don't trust them, you don't confident them to play, and you left some players. I tell you, if there were some players, some of those players that have been called, this Springer and all of these, some names that have been called, if they were there and say a player or two is not performing, I know for sure that people would be so harsh against him selecting them. He took a player there as a backup. He says a backup opening bats and backup keeper. One of the opening batman is not performing, and he's wary because why? He think that he might not perform too. So you're not confident who you selected. So you blundered in terms of who you took there. And that's what is happening now. You don't want to play them because you're fearful that they might fail. And person going to say, see, we told you not to. We told you that he was not performing. He could not. And I think that's what's affecting him. He continued to make some mistakes, and it's costing the West Indies. And I think is named as the hierarchy of the management team there.
Yeah, I see my good friend here, Kulem from South Africa. Good to have you here, Kulem, all the time. All right, good to have you here. You say why there no optimistic? There anyone can win any match in T20. We are no, man, don't say that. I mean, we have to look into the pros and the cons and look around everything. That's what the show is about. All right. So don't ever believe that we are not. No, we're looking at it and in any way we can to really break it down.
That is Colin. Yes. We're not being we are being realistic. We're just being realistic, Colin, in that although anyone can win, yes, we know that. That's a possibility. But the likelihood of the better playing team losing is unlikely. The likelihood of the team, the favorite, the one that is performing well, and so on. The match that we just had against South Africa. South Africa was favored. We wanted the West Indies to win. If the West Indies had won that, then you will have said, yes, that's a game of glorious uncertainty. Any team can win. But it always favored South Africa. So it's not being pessimistic. It's not being us being pessimistic. We are just being realistic.
Yeah, we could Colin, we just talking and we have to see we are talking. It's a West Indies platform and we wish them and hope tomorrow morning everyone will be rooting for West Indies. So we're just looking at the pros and cons, as I said. Um the toss. We are wait on the pitch, wait on the wicket.
What you mean wait on the wicket?
I was going to ask you, should we chase or go first?
Oh. I don't know much. Whose home ground it is? Calcutta's home ground?
Yeah.
Calcutta Riders. What's the name of the team there, that the IPL team that
I
plays
don't know.
there?
I just know that the
I
game
think
is
it's a
in.
Calcutta. What's his name? Knight Rider? Calcutta's something. Yeah, I don't know.
We bat against South Africa and it was terrible. We bat first, right?
Yeah, we batted first against South Africa.
Boy. I don't know. My mind not tell me. My mind is saying. My mind is saying. My mind is saying. Chase. Don't bat first. So, my mind is saying, boy, know the tape, know the total. You agree with me, Leroy Small? My mind is saying Leroy, Chase. Bet they make their run and we go after it.
I think, how many players off the bench we have used? About 2 of them of the 15
No, we just
at any
rotate.
given time. About 12 in total. How many players we use? Because I know that
We just rotate between
so
Shepherd
12. So
and
about 12 players we use then.
yeah.
No, listen.
Yeah, I think we can chase. We say Eden Garden have a lot of you in the second innings. We saying that. Timothy?
Does not.
He said does
Does have, yeah.
have. Oh, in the second inning. Earl, what go on, Earl? You all do not sound like the West Indies can win, especially the host. Earl, Earl, where you pick up that from now? Where in the argument we said the West Indies can win or so on? This is a interactive debating show. Why you want me to come over here and say win West Indies and close up the show and then we go to bed? You can't do that, Earl. We are talking. Come on, man.
You see, and this is what I am here maybe as a supporter, not than a fan. I'm not really a fan. My role now is not a fan. Maybe supporting the team as much as I can, but I'm here analyzing, splitting it down the middle. As you know, I would use that jargon at times to describe my position, how I approach this thing, what I'm doing here. So the persons in the chat and other persons listening to me probably would think that, okay, I don't sound West Indian like and all of that. But my position here, I would just have to say it as it is. I'm more like a supporter than a fan, based on my position here.
Yes, guys. We are all supporter fan, but we are talking, and we have to do that. Maybe some people don't want to hear about the India and the boomerang, but we have to. It's a game. We
Has to
have
be a
to,
part
man.
of the equation.
It's a show. We have to do that. So don't say that. Yeah. Score. What you say? Anything over? What the score again? The score. West Indies make what we make 250 what 4?
254.
India make 257.
56, I think. 256.
56 against Zimbabwe.
Yeah, so they have the second now. They have the second. We have the third now. We have the same team. The point I was making is that Zimbabwe, although it came out of a group and they had beaten some teams, either they peaked too early and they're not performing now, or they're not the high performing team that people. Don't tell me that is only are we it's just because we perform so well against the Zimbabweans.
Yeah.
And also India, or are they really weak, not as strong as we make them out to be?
Okay. The Zimbabwean?
Yeah.
I think the Zimbabwean have a weak team.
Okay.
They came to the zone. They came to the group, but they have a
they
weak
came
team.
to don't they advance to the top 8?
Yeah, man, but they have a weak team.
So I'm back to where I'm saying that's our contest, our real test was South Africa. The second will be India.
Mm-hmm. I want Earl. Where's Earl? Earl coming. Yeah. Earl said, I know, but you have to be more. I said, you son, not my friend. You so nervous and not hopeful. I saw this already. Are no.
No, he's the first. No, Earl has been vocal. He has been, texting, and I understand his
Uh,
position. I am
Earl, let me,
nervous. I am nervous, Earl. I am nervous against India. Yes, I am.
all right. Let me tell you, I did a video today, right? Earl, I did a video today. You
Yes.
saw the video, because I saw your comment.
Yes, yes, yes.
I did a video, and in doing the video, the mood that I was in, that's how I did the video. I'll be honest. From there, I'm conserved. I am thinking about it. I am. If you watch the video before Zimbabwe, I was more happy and
Upbeat.
because I know the. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But this is it's not lose to India and then you have one more game leaving with.
No, lose or go home.
It's lose
Win
or
or
go
go home.
home.
Win or go home rather.
Our World Cup finish.
Finished
That's
our
it.
hope. World Cup hope finish.
That's it. So that is why I'm
Yes,
more
I am.
concerned. Tomorrow I'll be watching the game. I'll be seeing and I hoping that no mistake made like what we made from the way the team is picked. I hope that
It
everything
starts
just
there.
goes.
It starts there. The selection of the team.
The
All right,
selection of the
selection of
team.
the team. So if
Yes,
the
Earl.
selection of the team is in question, then usually question to not only myself and you but then the general public. It's not only
Yeah.
you and I think that so leaving out unless he was injured was not a good idea. Leaving it was not a good idea. A lot
Yeah.
of person thought so. And based on instruction that Sammy would have given them in the locker room, their instruction.
Mm-hmm.
You remember I was talking about they should not be too adept to their structure where you have the opening, this man open, that man come three. Remember, they can be open to changes, make
Yeah, yeah.
changes as the game requires
Yes,
from time
yes.
to time.
Don't have a
I
set.
think
Yeah.
yes,
Yes.
I think Sammy with his hit more sixes and so on, which I think no other team with the amount of sixes or the length of sixes as West Indies do. Tell them to the approach. They went out there, it didn't work. The first batsman, it didn't work. Second batsman didn't realize or didn't remember that okay, I was instructed to do this. But it's on the condition that whatever was put in place worked. It didn't work, so I need to curb or to adjust my style. No, all of them went there, and the approach was to get runs over the top, whatever it is. No one of them thought that, okay, let me try and cancel. Even the move there with Chase,
Mm-hmm.
instead of Powell, to say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, all right, it's not going as planned. Let me put Powell in front of Chase. And let me put Chase in front of Powell. That was not done. So we can't continue to do the same thing repeatedly and expect a different result.
Okay. Marcus Green, Sir Marcus Green, welcome.
Bless up,
Welcome,
bless up,
Marcus.
bless up.
Well, go on, man. We over here getting a beating from the fan. They say we sound nervous. Are you nervous?
No, we call it already, something that needs to be nervous.
What you say? What you did say again?
Remember, we tell us 3 games we played, So, and
No, I don't want you to give me in parables, man, because I want the fans to hear what you said so they can come over and know.
Cause the material the pieces too.
Yeah, what you say? Say what you have said, man.
no, as I think I got said the other night, we give them a 10% chance.
Yeah, God Ian said
Yeah,
10%
ten
shot.
percent. It it it, it's gonna be and I've been saying it from we qualify.
Mm-hmm.
In order for us to go through, West Indies have to play a good game and hope that India or South Africa plays a bad game.
Yeah.
Um, that's what I've been saying. Um, Player for player, we only can match them in the batting department. We only can come close to them in the batting department. But when
Mm.
it comes to the bowling, we don't have a bowler who can give us a 4 over for either a little bit of runs plus some wicket. We don't have
Don't have
we don't have
a Narayan.
right. We don't have the bowler the too tough. Even if the bowler get wickets, he might go for runs.
Mm.
So we can beat them still, We just have to ensure that and to me one of the only way, because I heard you saying that, because I was listening. I heard you say that you feel like we're supposed to chase. Um if I just feel like the only way we'll win this game is batting first and make a total with them where they have to go after our bowlers. The only way West Indies bowlers get wicket, in my estimation, is when the other team going after the bowling and they make mistakes. But once they have a score that is comfortable and they don't have to really um play any rush shot or anything like that, they will win us comfortable. So if we make a big score batting first,
Mm.
then um you
Based
can
on
beat
what
again.
happened against South Africa, you'd want to bat first again.
Uh, as I said, if we bowl first, we have to go
Mm.
chase something big, and we chasing something big really depends on how my bat as well. Some
So you say we're prone to make mistake if the scoreboard is
right, because honestly, it's a hard thing to analyze right now, because we are the department that was going on well in the earlier rounds, the bowling department.
yes.
Um,
It's
the,
a problem.
a problem now, a problem,
Probably actually.
problem. And then you don't know the minor Sammy right now, because from you can drop Hussein. You can drop Hussein. What else we can analyze? It's hard to analyze dropping Hussein, even though them say left hander, whatever. But
Yeah.
it tough, man.
It's not all the while this matchup thing working out.
Yeah.
Because he at one point he said he had chased the ball off over, and then when he realized that the batsman wasn't out, the batsman that he was going in had to make his change to his decision. Like he wanted him to bowl against a certain batsman, and the batsman wasn't there or something like that. So you have to hold him back. So what he's doing is certain bowler are picked to bowl to certain batsmen, and if
Yeah.
that batsman, if for whatever reason that cause the whole dynamics of the game to change, that bowler now don't factor in anymore, because that batsman is not there, or a right them send on a right man instead of a right hander instead of a left hander, whatever it is. So sometimes I think we overthinking it and we going too deep in analyzing the game, because when I heard that Hope said he wanted to bowl chase, but because the batsman that he was supposed to match up against wasn't there or something like that, him have to change his decision.
and
That's too deep.
and then that is a problem that Ravman Powell had, because Ravman Powell tell you that he's a captain that think outside of the box, think on the spot, make some changes. And Sammy don't like that. Sammy want to give you something written on a piece of paper, and you follow it to the T when you go out there. And I mean, not even schoolboy captain no work them way there, because you on the field, you might see something that Sammy don't see, and you say, all right, me now give back chase the ball, I mean, give back the man in the ball, or me I take him out, or me I give something to the ball. And that
Mm.
wasn't in the plan. No, if you make a change like that and it work, or and it work, it's like Sammy still cause you. If it don't work, you're in a bigger problem. So you as
So you
captain
don't
don't
want
have
an orthodox captain that will try things.
no,
It's a chuck tad.
no. as we say, them sit down and them do them stats and then give you on paper and say this is what we want to bowl against this bowler, against this batsman. And if it don't work, them it come like them don't have a plan B
All right.
because
If I was the captain or the management of West Indies and I was telling my players, no, in the locker room, how to approach England if I was batting. So we're going to, if we win the toss and we choose to bat, or if they win the toss and send us into bat, I would say, guys, Bumrah, in the initial stage, he is the man. He's the number one bowler in the world, and he's bowling. He's reflecting that in every game he plays. He has reflected that. He's economical. He's a bowler, get wickets and all of that. So I would say see him off. See him off don't mean that the block all I'm delivering. But don't try to lick him out of the ground unless him bowl a stupid short ball or so on.
Yes.
That's what my
Yes.
instruction would be. Guys, though especially to him, bat him cautiously. Watch, I mean, as you hear, because if you want to defend, he's not supposed to bowl you. That's the point I was making. Because he's a man can tear through any batting.
Take the singles and the twos and
Get the singles and the twos and the occasional. Because he's so perfect that he can't hit a four off him.
Yeah.
The other batsman, then you can try and make more chances, make more risk with the other batsmen, but not with Bumrah. And then I would say, irrespective of the power play, that's what I would say to my batsmen. Don't try to make a 60 or 70. If it comes, fine, but don't hit over the top and make careless shot and be too risky in achieving it. Bat it, play a ball on his merit, get your occasional four, your singles, rotate the strike. And when Edmire comes, it should be after the power play. One of my objective would be try and see if you can get Edmire coming. If he come into the wicket, is after the power play. Whether it's 40 runs on the board or 50, whatever it is. Even if what we lose a wicket, but don't have 2-3 wickets and then Edmire is in that 6 or a Powell or a Chase is required to come in the power play. That's how I would tell them. Because we have the depth of batting to make just about any runs, any amount of runs. And it displayed when Older and the other batsmen were there. It's showing that with depth of our batting, even if we are slow, once we have the wickets intact, we can make. Nobody thought that, included South Africa, that we could make 170 yard based on the 90 yard they had us down, because we have depth in our batting.
So Marcus, talking about that now, what's the score you're looking at on the board if we bat first?
all right. If we realize West Indies bat against South Africa is similar to how we asking the question now. What is the score we have in mind? So I think Summit might say to them, we have 200 in mind, or 250, or 220. And this is the way that we are going to get to that score. So you realize everybody come out and they try to hit because them have a target in their mind.
Mm-hmm.
Now, facing India, if we bat first and make anything under 200, we're going to be in problem. Anything under 200, we're going to be in problem, right? If we bat first, we have to make between 210, 220. Anywhere there will put a little pressure on the batsman to go from ball one. Once they don't have that in their mind that they have to go hard, we can't win the game.
Because they will just relax and take it.
They just relax and they know that they have batting all the way down. So even if they lose, and West Indies have a similar thing to, because we have batting go all the way down, and that's why probably some persons just a play a shot because they must say, boy, if me out, we have batting same way. If we out, we can depend on the next man to do something. But it's gonna be tight, because one of the things, if Chase win the toss, it's like you can't predict.
If hope.
I
Yeah,
realize they
sorry,
said
sorry,
Chase. They're not
sorry,
drop
sorry.
Chase now. I don't think they're dropping Chase for this game, man. I don't think so.
No. Hello, Aaron. Chase not playing. I tell you that. Chase not play.
No, Marcus, go on. We're gonna go in the teams, man.
Oh,
I
sorry,
have
sorry,
faith in my
sorry.
team.
So
We're gonna go in the team.
if Hope win the toss, right?
Right.
It's going to be right now. If we're going based on stats, um, we're going once we win the toss. If you realize in the World Cup, most teams, whether the pitcher play this or the pitcher play that, once they win the toss, they put in the opponent to bat. So I don't think it's going to change. I just once Hope win. If he wins the toss, he's going to bowl first. If India win the toss, India going to bowl first as well. So the score, and as we said before, the score anything between 210 and 220 would be a decent, good to decent score for us to try and defend. Try and defend.
Yeah. So Errol, what's it? Marcus said 210, 220. What say you? You feel I definitely feel them they need more than that.
Based on how the bowlers perform against South Africa, and I say I would have said that a team is as good as its last performance. Most time, I don't go off stats and status and ranking. I go off your performance, or you're performing. I would have said the minimum is 220 against India.
Mm-hmm. Minimum.
Yes, because we don't have the bowlers. It shows up our bowlers. The South Africa game showed up our bowlers. Now let's talk about, yes, we don't have something there bowlers, a bowler could take wicket, that breakaway, tear away bowler to get wickets. But we knew that for the 4 games where we won. And we were saying that, our bowlers come to the table now. We come to the 4. So the batsman is who not performing, but the bowlers are holding their own. Even myself was saying it. Okay? The South African show said, no, man, you're wrong. Okay, so our bowling was depleted, and with the exclusion of the spin bowler there to bowl in the power play, that further open up our bowling attack, open it up to show that our bowling was vulnerable. Because sometimes it make a difference, when a team lose a wicket in the power play, it make a difference, Sometimes, that 1 or 2 wicket that a team lose in the power play make a difference, Their
A lot of
approach to
difference.
a
A lot of
total is
difference,
different,
man. You have to change the plan.
Yes.
Okay. So guys, welcome again. Please like the show, guys. How many of us are here? 217. Please like the show, guys. Please just press the like button, all right? At 10:20, 10 minutes from now, I will drop the link and you can come on the show and say your piece. Come on the show and say your piece, okay? That's 10:20, 10 minutes from now. But please like the show. Tell me you like the discussion. Tell me you like the discussion and have in mind to name your team, and we're gonna look in your team. I name my team today. Marcus, we are on bowling. You are with us?
Yeah, man, right here.
All right, we are on bowling, Marcus, and we're gonna go right into it. Akim Hussein have to come back in this team.
Yeah.
The choice is Shamar Joseph, Matthew Ford, or Chase have to make way. Who not playing tomorrow?
I think Chase not playing tomorrow.
Why Chase? Chase is the man who have to bowl to the left-handers. I have Chase in my team. Why you say Chase not playing? Chase. There are 5
Chase.
left-handers in the South in the India team. Why you say he's not playing?
Well, he might play. He might play. You're picking it. You're picking the side based on how
Match up
Sammy
again.
pick this. How
The
Sammy
matchup
pick the
again.
side.
Picking it based on matchup.
Are you picking the side out of your gut feeling?
No man. Matchup.
Matchup.
I'm doing matchup because
So that means you're picking the side. That means you're picking the side based on how Sammy pick the side then.
I think basically.
No, but Marcus, that is how it go. South Africa have left-handers. Chase is the only one there who can bowl to the left-handers in the way bringing the pass from them.
What I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
If you play Chase in the last game, right?
Yeah.
And Chase did not do nothing against nothing special against the left-handers.
The left-hander. Yeah.
Why you ever tell me about matchup now when Chase now do nothing against left-handers? Look at the series before this when Chase play against South Africa. Nothing. Look at the game, the last game, nothing. Right? I don't see Chase doing nothing to left-handers when them are afraid. Tell me, all right, you pick Chase, right? Tell me what
Yeah.
Chase would do to a left-hander. Why you Chase to turn the ball big enough?
What that is true. That is true.
So
My
what?
only reason for having Chase in the side, and one of my main reasons for he's batting, although him fail, and he's batting, he's a backup to me, he's a backup bowler,
And right now, to the amount of runs how you want, Chase can't get no batting on my side. Him a come.
So it's not
Him
a
a
case
come.
where you Shamar is also there too, Shamar not making any runs. Shamar not taking any. Shamar is getting beaten.
Hello, I would back Shamar against the Indian who
With the
don't
pace.
really who don't really love pace bowling.
They don't love pace,
Right. So I would prefer
Okay.
back Shamar right now than a Chase.
Then why we don't we can also look at Matthew Ford,
If,
rest
What?
Matthew Ford,
No.
and
but
let
you had
I want
Matthew
I
Ford to
really
rest
want
Matthew Ford today. I
I
couldn't
really
believe it.
want I really
yeah.
want I really want bad
Yes.
game. I really not even say bad game. But
Yeah.
I just the last game alone, Matthew Ford never really bowled good enough.
Okay,
We're just looking at the options that are there, yeah.
Marcus, can you imagine the host drop Matthew Ford, man? And
Yeah,
I
I
we just
drop
never
send
Matthew
this,
Ford today.
I never
Because
listened to you.
why I drop him, I'm planning to give Chase and Akim Hussein the new ball. Let them open up front.
Jason. Oh,
Yeah. I want
wow.
that is
But
why I drop Ford.
you sound worse than Sammy.
Something the
I
host
sound
try
worse than
something.
What you
Sammy.
say?
Lenny I try something, man.
What
That's
you
not.
say? No,
No,
you say you're not giving Chase the new ball, the new
oh, you
ball.
think you
No,
chase
sir.
it doing what?
You
In
mad?
the power
Hey,
play, in the power play.
if you
You
get
mad?
all right, you see if them do that, me have to go find 1,000 people to join to subscribe. Me have to find it to subscribe to this because you don't be a genius. We
You
have
come up with that.
to come up with Chase. I open the
See,
bowl.
See Mario saying something there.
Chase,
He's actually laughing at me. Okay,
Chase.
Chase one of our best bowler. Shake my
No
head.
man, no man. To be honest, still now, the main reason why I only play Chase
Yeah.
is because somehow I feel like if Chase play and we lose a couple wickets, then I go want to send him. And if they send him, we're in a problem. Because Chase are gonna take 1 5 6 ball for try get into the groove. And then when he get into the groove now, he might lick the ball straight to the field of them same way.
But
Right?
how many times Chase play like that? How many times he has played like that?
Most of the time.
Oh, okay.
Most of the time.
He did that in I believe Italy match when he was finding the fielder. He was just
Yeah, and then
finding.
him eventually have to get himself out. I
Okay.
have to get himself out in another game there. What I would me have to have a long batting. Long
So
batting.
what, Marcus? What you said with the bowling? You're not. What you said? Chase it out,
Chase off his sit out, man.
and you're bringing Akim and chase it out, and you
Yeah.
play Matthew Ford and so on. So you
Matthew.
don't take nothing in where left-handers to the left-handers, nothing like that. You don't take that.
No
No,
matchup.
to me right now, it don't really matter.
It don't work. Matchup didn't work. It didn't work against South Africa.
Hello, right now, all right. You see to the mindset where if I was a coach
Mm.
of either team, the
Mm-hmm.
mindset I'm gonna have my player them in right now is just go hard. You see some form of intimidation I forget the in the game. So if you go out there and as Hope and what his name again, and if Brandon King or Johnson Charles, if any one of them go out there and them you see them a prod run and a prod and I try see half ball and we dead in the show, you know. We did in the show. You have to go out there and make the man them know so you don't fear them. Right? And you start beat ball. If we not have we can prad around and make 180 or 190 and win this cricket game. We can't win the cricket game like that. You
No,
have to go hard.
me no feel say they run that. Me no feel say that yeah win it.
No, that's why I'm saying if you go out there, say for instance, you're trying to not to lose a wicket and you're trying to see out. I know that Boomerang is good enough. I know that Boomerang is good. But you have to try and push fire with fire. You can't get there and I say, all right, me gonna see him off or me gonna see off the man there. We're not going to make the score that we want to make if we
Hold
see
on.
off a
So
bowler.
Marcus, you'd risk attacking Bumrah as opposed to I mean 4 hours in Campbell, you know.
Yeah,
And maybe in the initial case and even for more
but
game two. Why
yeah,
not see him up and instead of saying fire against fire? Because he has proven that whenever people apply that approach to him, he always come out the victor.
yeah, and if you watch some of the IPL game, them to man has taken him to the cleaners as well.
Well,
It just all
but
right.
for more time, most time he come out the victor.
Right, but I was watching the South Africa game, right? And the commentator said to these batsmen, what that was batting, it was the two guys that made Shepherd and and
And
Holder
holder.
and Holder. The commentator said that they can continue bowling Yorkers because these batsmen not going to go down and try to paddle sweep or try to hook the ball over the keeper or anything like that. So if you find a boomerang bowling is Yorker and you don't have a batsman who willing to take the shots, he's going to put the ball there all day, make no runs. So you have to go with a mindset to say, all right, I'm gonna try disrupting him rhythm. I'm gonna try do something. You have to try, else we're not going to win.
But
But yeah,
What they are saying, all right, I keep saying what they are saying. That's the commentator. They are saying, right? Boomerang, don't bowl too much in the power play, right?
No, I think you would probably 1 hour so over most of the
Right.
time.
yeah.
So what they are saying is, listen, go after that. Go after the other bowlers, and then
That's it.
in the middle, then when boom are go after them and force the captain, the Indian captain, to 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 come let Boomerang be use one eye over
The
early
power play.
in the power play. See him off. Don't take him on. See him off. So you go after that, you beat the other bowlers then. Then the captain will say, no man. Then he draw for Boomerang. When he draw for Boomerang now, Boomerang lose one eye over in a power play. You see him off. So you know have 4 left, you have 3 left. You understand? So by the time he reach one at the back end and round here, so he over them go down.
All
So
right.
and then the other bowlers now in Aksar and Varum, they're gonna come with the spins in the middle to the Etmai and so on. So no commentator is saying attack Boomerang.
All right.
Only you alone here say attack Boomerang.
No, listen what I'm saying now. You see that
Yeah.
what you just said now? It is easier to be done when you are chasing.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, when you're setting a score and you don't know what is going to happen after,
Mm-hmm.
you have to have the mindset, especially in this eliminating game, that you have to go hard. Are you going to go home? You have to make a big score. You have to put on a big score
I agree, but
to have scoreboard
we're trying to go
protection.
hard against South Africa. And you saw what happened.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, that's why I'm saying that. That's why I said to you the other day, that Sammy is cursing. It would be cursing the bowlers more than the batsman, because the
Mhm.
batsman stick to the plan, The batsman stick to the plan of trying to go hard to get a big score. They fall
Mhm.
short, they never make it. But that's the only way we can win. And the only way we can win, so we fall short and we make 170 something. How South Africa deal with it? Breeze.
Mm-hmm.
So if
So I'm saying the
we
bowling.
if all
They're
right,
there.
tell me now, what would be the difference if if so let's say for instance Chase and not Chase, Hope and King say all right, we're gonna see off them open bowlers there because them a bowl good. We wanna make probably would have make probably about 15 more runs the most, you know?
Mm-hmm.
15 run because we would use up about five because if you realize the pitch was good for about 5 to 6 overs and after that it kind of start to dry out.
And the point
If
I'm making,
if
Marcus, is that even if we make 200 or even 220, based on the bowler's performance, I think
we,
that we will have still they'll
They,
have
we
they,
still
still
they
enough to
lose
lose,
it
cut it.
we
Yeah,
because
still
they win by 23 balls left to spare. A lot of
yes.
balls.
that's why I say we still would lose, but at the end of the day, if you don't go hard and make a big score, or try go hard then and make a big score, we can't win this game. That is if we are batting first. If we are
All right,
batting second,
Marcos. All
yeah.
right. All right. So we looking at India bowling and so on. Our bowling now. How do we control Sir Earl? How do we control Sharma? Sharma in 4 innings he make a total of 15 runs. But again, Zimbabwe he make a 50, a slow 50. He's coming into form. What can we do to contain? Who would you go to contain him? Our bowling
Containing
now.
is only the spin bowler there.
We are talking.
The one
Akim
that dropped.
or Akim?
Just Akim and Ford. Nobody can contain him when he go. I was hoping that he could find form, I was saying that he don't find form against West. And the man, I was hoping that Sharma don't find any form. And the man go find form against Zimbabwe.
Yeah,
You can't,
he find
it's
some
very
form.
hard to contain, when he's in full flight. And it's
Yeah.
so sad that he find form now. So it's only Hussein and maybe Ford. Ford get the ball to move. And that's why I was a bit surprised when you didn't have Ford on your team because
Yeah, man.
apart from this
I was
game, Ford was the main bowler. We're always talking. Ford was on our lips, and the one game changed you, Mr. Os.
no, I didn't. Why I didn't have food? I didn't want to drop. I can't drop Romario Shepherd.
Yeah, but forget about Romano Shepherd. Just think
Yeah,
about Ford, his performance.
yeah. That's
Yes,
true.
you understand?
Yeah, Marcus.
Yes.
Who is West Indies go-to bowler? We perform so bad against South Africa. Who the bowler you trust now? Who we going to?
But if right now with the bowling, it's hard to really trust anybody with
Hmm.
the ball right now. But up front, I think if you're if you're if you're it's like or similar to Edmire,
Mm-hmm.
where you get that short ball close in moving away. So you basically pitch on a middle stump and going away with the short ball. You have to lead me around the, the, the mid wicket. You have to clear mid wicket, And when you try to get that ball from outside off stump, it's going to be a more difficult shot, right? That's the only way we can set up Sharma right now. And Matthew Ford have that ball. Matthew Ford have that ball that will shape away from the left-handers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but saying all of that, we have to just put the ball in some areas because we actually probably do the maths already as to where we can bowl to each player. Try
Yes,
because
Sammy would have done that.
right because it as I was listening to Edmire say they have the plan, that is before the World Cup. He was saying that they have the plan, but sometimes the execution of the plan is
Yes.
just out by a inch or two. And if a man is in tip top shape, an inch and two is a 6 runs, right? So we have to execute ball in the right areas. I would love if we bat first and make 230. Even though I said 210, 220, 230, and then they have to chase and we can put the ball in the correct area. They would have to come at us, right? But the bowling it's soft. And then I don't know if that dropping of Akil Osien do anything for his confidence coming into this game. Let's hope he understand the process that the coach want to the part that the coach want to take as it relates to playing players as it for matchup. So if he understand and accept it, then his confidence is okay. But if you in yourself, I mean, we attack from the human side. In yourself, you know you're the best bowler in the team. Or if not the best, probably the second. Because people are giving Moti like a edge over him now. And them drop you and put in somebody who have to buy a wicket, basically. You're going to feel away. You're going to feel away. You're going to feel away. So let's hope him bounce back and him come on board good. And we can we might there you're talking to and he might not even play again because more left-handers in this India team
Than the South Africa
than the
team.
South Africa team. So he might not even play none at all. So I don't know. We can't it right now we have to just start the cricket. And it's hard to analyze some of the time. It's
Very,
hard. Because
very.
as somebody put right now with Brandon King. Brandon King not supposed to play. Brandon King not supposed to
But,
play no
but,
game right now. I would have prefer give Charles the game, Rasta, make Charles go feel and then we say, all right, Charles feel so we can't use it.
Marcus, you're going to have your right to name your team, man. All
Yeah,
right.
man. No,
Guys, welcome.
just because I saw you highlighted something about Brandon King. That's right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Guys, welcome, guys. Welcome. Yeah, big up Ashan. Welcome. Ashan, your third or the chalk thing going. Your circle already? All right. So the link is here. Come on and say your piece. Turn off your camera. Don't come with any noise in the background. All right. Turn off your camera. Come and join us. Say your piece. Say why who you want to play. Who just come and say your piece. Yeah. Yeah, man. Big up Ashan. All right. Come and say your piece. People are saying, boy, Brandon King should not be in there. And they say, because me a Jamaican, me pick Brandon King. Errol pick Brandon King. Marcus is a Jamaican. And Marcus is saying Johnson Charles. So, I
Yeah.
don't know. But welcome, everybody. Welcome. If you are on, you can come on and join us and say your piece. We're going until 11:30 tonight. Then
No,
we go and get some rest.
I hope they don't. You know my position on King. It's just that I'm frustrated. It's not because you remember initially before that Italy game. It's after the Italy game. I would say for what it is, just blame because if you recall when he was not performing, he continuously don't perform, and lead up to the Italy game. I said, okay, they should play somebody and let him see for that last match in Italy. To me, play a Johnson. If you recall what I had said. Because he was failing. So I said, okay, let him see. Let a Johnson Charles. We want to see a Johnson Charles and him back to see whichever of the two make some runs and I would use it going forward in the Super 8. That wasn't to be, and they continue to use him. So it's just not. I was always advocating for dropping him. Remember?
Mm.
Or you
All
don't
right,
remember?
guys. All right, Terence, I see you're trying to get on. Try again. I don't know why your device not connecting. Ashan,
Good night,
welcome.
Good night.
Ashan,
You hear me?
Ashan.
You hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now. Welcome, man. What you have to say about this match tomorrow? You're nervous? Like how they say I'm nervous?
I'm nervous, but I have a dream last night that West Indies won, and I'm not making this up. I'm telling you, I have a
How
dream.
much how much you won by?
And it wasn't clear that how much we won by, but I was celebrating, man, that we won, and I jumped out of my sleep, man.
Oh, okay,
I'm not
okay.
making this up. But
Yeah,
for tomorrow's game, I think they're only going to make one change because I listened to Sammy today, and everybody's fit. He said all his soldiers are ready. They're not going to drop King because King is timing the ball good still, man. I'm telling you, he just
yeah.
has some bad luck, and I think tomorrow is King Day. But hear me out. There's going to be one change tomorrow. And they're not going to drop Chase. I'm telling you, they won't. You know who they're going to drop tomorrow? Mark my word.
Mhm.
They're going to take out Matthew Ford and bring him back Hussein. And they're going to put the spin on India with Hussein, Moti, and Chase
Oh,
with
yeah.
the fast bowler. Or if they don't drop Ford, you know who they possibly can drop to?
Mhm.
Shamar Joseph. Because he got this space and everything, but he's going for a lot of runs. And I
Yeah.
wouldn't be upset if they drop him and bring in back in Hussein because he's going for a lot of runs as Shamar Joseph. So that's why I think that's the only two changes they might do tomorrow. Shamar Joseph out, Hussein in, or Ford out, Hussein in. But I don't think they're gonna drop Chase. And we're gonna beat India tomorrow, guys. I'm telling you, we will. You don't see
I
what
like
Zimbabwe do with them,
Dream
man?
dream come true.
You don't see what
yeah, I like
Zimbabwe
how
do
you
with them?
being positive.
We're
Huh?
gonna beat them. Zimbabwe almost chased on the runs with them. They got make 97 Bennett up top.
Mm.
We
What?
gonna win. We
What
gonna
you
beat
talking
India
about?
tomorrow.
Zimbabwe game?
Yes, the guy
Yeah.
Bennett. He make 97, I think not out. Or even if he wasn't out, he make 97 runs.
No, yeah, 97 not out.
Yeah,
97 not.
yeah.
We're losing cause.
Okay.
You see Boomerang. Boomerang and the other guy, I forget his name, but Boomerang is one of the main threat. If we could get Boomerang
Veron.
for
What is it Veron?
Veron, I think it's Veron, yeah.
Yeah.
But Boomer is the main threat. If we could get Boomer 4 over for 1 wicket and 24 runs, we good. Because the other bowlers, we could take them apart. And Hetmeyer need to settle down and try to be more careful tomorrow. But I'm telling you, we gonna win the game tomorrow. We will. And we'll be facing England in the semifinal.
All right. All right.
Wow.
Don't move, Ashan. Treasure Matt.
Wow. I like that.
Treasure.
Yeah, man, what's up?
Treasure.
Yeah, what's
Anyway,
up? What's up?
welcome. Oh, you see game? Or you give me a thing? What you see the game?
Okay, my thing gonna be real sentimental tonight. If the worst Hindus turn up, it gonna be India. But if West Indies turn up, it's West Indies. You know what I mean? You
Or
have
you
to
know
just
when?
start.
Or you know when West Indies turn up? Or you judge that kind of thing?
Listen what I'm saying. If the
Yeah, man.
worst Hindus turn up, it gonna be India. If West Indies turn up, it gonna be West Indies. Because you
Mm,
have to call a spade a spade. No guts, no glory, my friend.
right. But
Okay.
I'm asking you, how do you judge West Indies turning up?
Turning up and play the way that we know they can play.
Right.
That's all we need from them. Just play the way we can play. We are there fussing who they should change and who they shouldn't change. It's not gonna make no difference because, to be honest, the players that are down there. Let me ask you this question: how old is Summer Springer? Do you know?
Shamar is about 30. Yeah.
How old is Johnson Charles?
36. Yeah, about.
Okay. So you have a tournament for the players to play, so you can see what the players look like to choose, and you choose somebody that you bring down there, and up to this point, you still cannot find no place for this player, but you left somebody that performed so well coming up to the World Cup. Then this is only telling you that the management did not see the players They're just asking this team down there to make
You're
money.
breaking up audio.
That's
Mhm.
all I see it. That's how I see it.
Okay.
How can you take somebody down there that up to this time you cannot find a place? Cause he shouldn't be down there, and you leave out somebody that performs so well. Then and you expect to win? No, you have to just call a spade a
Checha,
spade.
Checha,
No
Checha.
God.
Hold on. Checha, you have to move from where you
Yeah.
are. We're not hearing you properly. You have to move your internet. I don't know what is happening. We are hearing some words, but we're
Okay, you
not
hearing me
hearing.
now?
Yeah, man, and we
You
understand
you
what you're
hearing me
saying.
now?
Yes, we hear you, and we understand what you're saying. We hearing you.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You. Yeah, I'm hearing you too.
Uh-huh.
You still not hearing me?
No, man, we hearing you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm just saying that you have a tournament coming up to the World Cup to find some players who you think is best to play in the World Cup. And yet the people who perform, you don't carry them. And then you expect the West Indies to win. No, it's not gonna happen. It's
Mhm.
not. And Sammy put his foot in his mouth and he expects somebody to take it out for him. And that is what's happening down there right now.
Okay.
So this is what I said. If the worst Hindus turn up, it's gonna be India. But if West Indies turn up, it's gonna be West Indies all the way.
Okay. All right. I hear you.
No, if
Uh,
you okay.
all right. August, the man from South Africa, the man who is sitting in the semi-finals looking, and the man who is going to play a game tomorrow against Zimbabwe, which means nothing at all. What's up, August?
Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing?
Hi, August. Good
The
evening,
good man.
morning, or good
Good,
day
good,
where
good.
you are. You're there.
Yes,
What
yes,
time
yes.
it is there now?
It's 11:39 a.m.
Okay. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, good morning, good
Go
night.
ahead.
It's good
How you
night for
see
you
this
guys.
one? I know you're rooting for the West Indies. How you see this one?
I see it as a 50-50. Uh, and the reasons for that is, well, there are some, actually, there's a lot of reasons, actually, if you put it. You see, West Indies has a very, very good record on that ground. Another one is India is under severe pressure because this is literally a knockout, you know? So and also with the team, I'm thinking of Roston Chase replacing King as an opener, right? Because you guys would have
Wait,
much
wait,
more
wait, wait,
options.
wait, wait, wait. We can't make you get away with that. So you drop King and play Rastan Chase in the opening position?
Yes, yes.
Why? Why,
Uh,
August?
because you see with Roston Chase, right?
Yeah.
He's a batsman he's a batsman who will give you runs in a power play, and he can consolidate, and he's giving you that off spin, which India is so weak against. And then you got Akil as well. So Akil has to come in as well.
Yeah, Akil would come in. So who do you drop?
I would drop
King.
what's the guy's name, man? Forget his name now. The fast bowler, the one that plays the test matches,
Shamar.
Shamar Joseph, huh? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, you drop Shamar. Shamar is a bit expensive nowadays and not taking any wickets, so I can't say anything.
yeah, and that's why I say you see the thing is, right. You saw India, what Markram did to. I know they brought him in for Abhishek, but also Ishan is a left-handed batsman, right? But did you see how they trapped him? They kept on bowling to his weakness. He tried hitting the offside so many times, it didn't work, right? And eventually he tried the leg side and he got caught. So I think Roston Chase and Akil Hussain is going to be vital. And remember, Hussain is also he loves bowling in the power play. He does well in the power play.
Hussein, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So I think West Indies got a strong case, a very strong case. I mean, with all the things that I mentioned.
How should we approach Bumrah?
Bumrah, I mean, I think with Bumrah, even if you get like what 4 to 5 runs and over with Bumrah, because Bumrah is always going to turn up. So don't give him a wicket. Bumrah doesn't become a threat unless you give him wickets. So I think just knock him around. Varun Chakravarti is under severe pressure, And with that pitch, it's a batting pitch, So I don't think he's going to be much of a threat.
Oh, Eden Gardens is a batting pitch.
Yeah. And West Indies got a good record on that ground. And West Indies generally got a good record in India. So I think the pressure is on India if you really look at it, West Indies can just go out there and play to their best, and they should come out on top. Definitely.
Okay. Marcus.
Yes, loud and clear.
As Agassi is saying about pressure, this is something that people are looking at. The pressure is on India, but they will also have what they said, about 60,000 people in the stadium back in them are how much 2016. I remember the figure. They will have the crowd behind them, the pressure will be on. How you think they will deal with that? Too much pressure? Can't feel?
The pressure, if they are batting first, if the opening batsman get off to a good start, the pressure will turn. But if they get off to a bad start, then the pressure will be on them. So it just depends on how they start the game, whether batting or bowling. If they start well, the supporters will turn from pressure to supporting as they are there for. So it would be based on how they start. If West Indies can eliminate them starting good,
take the crowd out of the game.
Get the crowd out of the game, then the pressure will be more on them now. So if we win the toss or whatever happen, we bat first or we bowl first, or we can get some quick runs or get some early wicket, then the pressure will be on them. That time the pressure will be on. But playing at home in a world tournament would be pressure enough to say, boy, we have to win. And as we alluded to many times, none of the hosts have ever won the World Cup. So they would want to try to change that as well. But let West Indies get off to a good start, and then the pressure will turn on India. But if they get off to a good start, then that 13 man would be so evident in there. West Indies would want to leave.
All right, so Sir Errol, I'm coming to you, but I forgot Terence down here. Terence is actually here, and I forgot him a while ago. Terence, unmute your mic.
Hello?
Terence?
Are you hearing me?
How you do, man? How you do? Welcome.
Cool.
Where are you from?
St. Lucia.
You are from St. Lucia?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
Okay. I welcome. You don't feel away when we talk about Sammy?
No, because I was disappointed that he went with Johnson Charles, although he's a St. Lucian like myself. But I really didn't think that.
You live in St. Lucia?
Yeah, I live there, yes. But I really didn't think that Johnson Charles merited a pick. But then again, I understood his explanation. He indicated that Johnson Charles was picked as a standby keeper for Hope, and then he could also, be used as an opener. We know that Johnson Charles would hit the ball. I mean, he's a more attacking batsman than the Trinidadian wicketkeeper batsman. I'm trying. His name eludes me right now. He's a little slow.
The Silver.
Evan Lewis.
No. The one who normally plays T20 cricket. He's on the West Indies team, on the West Indies white ball team.
Trinidadian.
He's a wicket keeper. Well, he's more a batsman, but he can keep wicket.
Oh, Silver.
No,
No,
Silva is
no, 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 no. That
He's
Silva
from
is the
Sweden.
test, was test,
Django.
but he was never a white ball.
Oh, Django. Somebody said Django.
Django, that's the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Django.
Thank you.
Django is not as attacking as Johnson Charles, but I understood his explanation, but I didn't think that Johnson Charles, I think he had passed his prime, and I didn't think he merited it. But coming back to the West Indies team for the next match, now I know, you guys might think that I'm crazy, but I would open with I would drop King, and I would open with Hope and Holder. Now I noticed a guy that's just called you a while ago indicated he'd open with Hope and Chase, but I
Okay.
don't. I'm not sure that Chase is really in batting form. I mean, Holder has impressed. We know that Holder is a proper batsman. Holder can play anywhere. You know, whether he might want to face the swinging ball is something else, especially Bumrah. With a new ball. But I would drop King. I think our weakness is our bowling. And batting wise, King has not been contributing, right? So get somebody who go up there as a pinch hitter, you know, who is also a bowler, strengthen your bowling because we know that this is our Achilles heel, you know. So that would give us an additional bowling option, and we know our batting is solid right down to number 10, and this is the way I would go. So I would like to hear you guys' thoughts on my
No,
team.
you're not alone on the Ola situation, I saw other people saying Ola could go up top, You're not alone on it. So don't believe that you're alone on the sound away. I heard other people saying Ola can open. I have seen it about 3-4 persons saying it. Yeah. Other commentators saying give Ola a chance up there. Because they're so don't say boy, it must sound away. But stay on the line, man. Don't move, all right?
The other thing, just before
Yeah,
you call the next guy,
yeah.
I believe that West Indies should bat first because if we have to chase anything above 200, I think we will falter. Okay, bat
You think
first. We under
oh,
no real pressure. We might have our target of in excess of 200, but we need to get a good start. Very
but,
important. We
but
need to
Terence,
get a good
but
start.
Terence,
Yes.
even what happened against the South Africa game batting first, you still bat first in this match?
Yes, we should still bat first. It had nothing to do with our batting first. It had everything to do with the fact that the guys were not selective in their short play. They were playing everything in there. Look, you could score 10 runs and over without hitting the ball in the air all the time. The field is close. Okay, you could penetrate the field. You could use your wrist. We don't have to be hitting the ball in the air all the time, unless it's a ball that calls for that. But it seems that every ball is to be hit in the air. And I mean, it's crazy that nobody in the top 6 or 7 could realize that, boy, this ain't working. Let us try something different. You know.
Yeah.
So I believe we should still bat first. We should bat smart and have our target. But with that batting depth we have, I see us scoring 200 runs. But there's one Indian bowler that I'm a little worried about. Now he has not been playing. They have not been playing him. I don't know why. But don't be surprised if he's in that team tomorrow because he has been very effective against our batsmen. And I don't know if you all know who I'm talking about, but he has not played yet. A left arm spinner on the Indian team.
Oh, you
Anybody
don't play?
remembers his name?
You don't play yet?
No, he hasn't. But he certainly has not played in the last 2, 3, 4 matches. Maybe earlier o'clock he played. But he's a left arm spinner and he's very effective against West Indies. If you just think back, I think we will all remember his name. It's just that I'm terrible with names.
Somebody said Kuldeep.
Kuldeep, that's the guy. Kuldeep will play against us. Watch it. And I'm a
Well,
little worried because this guy has been very good against us. I really hope that we can team him. And if we do, I think we have. I'm not so worried about Bumrah. Bumrah is good, but I'm not so worried about it. I'm more worried about Kuldeep, right? And if we can take Kuldeep,
Someone, Mikel Douglas is saying that they don't have any space for him, like he can't play. But you are
they,
saying based on the
they
record
might
that
play him in place of this guy, this other spinner. Not Axel. Axel will play because Axel is an all-rounder. But there's another spinner who has been doing well. But I suspect they will swap Kuldeep for him. Because the
because
last match he didn't do too well at all. The last couple of matches.
okay, all right.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, man, stay on the line.
I'm going to be in the backstage.
All right, no problem, guys.
Mr. Lenny.
No, Marcus, let me just pick up the
Okay.
guys in the comment section. All right, we are come. Guys in the comment section, thank you so much. Boy, I don't know cricket, you know. As soon as we don't remember, we don't have it, you say, that man, that man. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. All right, all the guys in the comment section. Yes, Marcus.
Yeah, I was just reading something about Eden Gardens as it relates to T20, and they said that the par score is around 170 to 180. Scores over 180 plus are highly competitive. And it's a while chasing anything over 160 to 165 has historically been difficult for teams, especially in the night matches where the pitch can assist the spinners. So
If we're seeing these bottom make 180, we good. That's
right,
what you.
and they're saying the highest successful chase is 162 by India versus West Indies.
At Eden Garden.
Yes, so I don't. This is what
That means
this
when
is
we are
what
say
AI
220.
is saying.
So if we say 220, we all right, all right. So okay. So if we make 220, that means we would say that anything over 200. Sir Errol, the pressure we are talking about, a pressure game, pressure for India more. How they gonna deal with it? How we can take it out them out of the game? Marcus say, boy, get some wicket or but start off good.
Get some wickets. I think wickets it doesn't matter how well a team is batting.
No, no.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Let me move. Let me move down.
Brother?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, sometimes it doesn't matter how well a team is performing. Once you can make inroads into your batting, especially early and so on, it sometimes cramp them. That free-flowing batting team, if you can get 1 or 2 wickets in the power play, sometimes it cramp them. So as I said, for the Hussein, and that's what happened. And I think Moti did it too. You get one of their top batsmen early in the early stages of the game, and you thwart their approach, the way how they go about their batting and so on. They bat more cautiously and all of that. So I think one of the things is try to get 1 or 2 of them wickets in the power play. And I would play Ford, definitely, because he's one of those persons who would likely to get a wicket in the power play. The other bowler there, spin bowler, yes, he's likely. But once you can have them on, not allow them to be too comfortable on the back foot and so on. That's a one way of containing. That is saying that if they bat first, that is. West Indies, at least in this T20, has most of their innings they're batted first, I think. I think this is the only one. Yes, I think it's only one time they batted last. I think against Italy. And so here what like I said a while ago, that wicket there is a batting wicket. As such, I don't know if it matters where we bat, first or second. But I still contend. Marcus was saying that he looked on some stats there, where the wickets information for the ground there in terms of data. And like team don't normally play reach 200 on it, although someone says it's a batting wicket. So my approach would be If we bat first, make 200, and I say that. And to make that 200 is that we don't be too aggressive in our power play. We try and see off the one or two over that Bumrah or Aaron bowl if we don't hit any six against them. There are bowlers that we can take more risk against. What I don't want is to hide Edmire from the power play. I want to hide him from the power play. I want him to come after the power play. And that is my approach. With the bowling, is, as I said, get some early wickets, made inroad in the Indian team, and let us bowl good line and length, contain, make the overs economical, switch the bowlers as required. Holder, his bowling has not been, where we would like it to be. I know he definitely will play, so it may be more economical. Chase, if he plays, then he's used sparingly. If he plays, to me, Chase has a game there, but is more in a batting role than a bowler. In other words, if he came out of the game and if he plays and he came out not bowling a ball, I would understand. To me, he's there to solidify the innings because
that's all you use Chase for tomorrow.
Yes, as a batsman, not as a bowler. I just not a batsman.
You're not bowling. If he even not bowling, no matter to you.
It no matter if he don't bowl. I want is, to me, based on how the West Indies batting is brittle.
You don't chase the ball at all, man.
No, based on how this, he don't turn the ball already, He doesn't turn the ball, I seen him. He's not the spinner of the Moti and the and the other one. No, he's not that type of bowler. But I still think that the West Indies, the 4 and 5 spot there, and especially against spinners, because Powell is at sea to them. He doesn't know how to bat it, and that depending on where we put Powell and all of that. I think Chase still has a game there as but as a batting unit to solidify the batting if we need him in the middle there. I think that's where he belongs.
Marcus.
Yes.
All right. My friends in the comment section, give me your team in the comment section. We are on teams now. Who would you drop? Or who would you play? Put that in the comment section, all right? A lot of you calling for King to be out and whosoever. Give me. Marcus, who you play tomorrow? Who you play in 11? Who you take out from the last?
I'll pick my play in 11. Base and Sammy, not Marcus. Sammy.
No, man, no want you give me the playing 11. If you are the coach, who you are pick tomorrow based on performance. Don't give me Sammy 11.
Well, but me I go wrong.
You're wrong, yes. So that's
no, man, we want to hear it. I want to hear if you go out
if I was a coach, me I open with Johnson Charles and Hope. Right? So
who you say you want with?
Johnson Charles and Hope. So me I bring in Johnson Charles the King. And get enough to me. Get enough.
Okay.
See him Miglada, and as with you have Edmire,
Powell,
Rutherford. After Rutherford.
No, yeah, left out Chase.
No, I'm not play Chase.
He did say it already. Chase is
sorry. Me not going to your team.
No, play Chase. So after me say you have 2 openers, which is Charles, Hope, then Edmire, then Powell, Rutherford, then between what name what all man Holder, just a Holder, Shepherd, because as me said, my batting off long. Shepherd, then you have Matthew Ford, and then Moti, and Shamar Joseph.
Motish.
Akil Hussein and then Shamar Joseph.
Oh.
So
you
Akil
have
Hussein would have come in for Chase.
Oh, so you have Chase, Hope, Etty, Etmaya, Powell, Rutherford, Older, Shepherd, Ford, Motley, Akeem Hussein, and Shamar. So you drop Chase.
You drop Chase
It.
and drop Brandon King.
And you drop King. You have two changes in the series quarterfinal. August. August, you here? August, unmute your mic. You not here? Terence, unmute your mic. Terence. Yeah,
yes, I'm on. I'm on.
You said something about the team before. You heard what Marcus said. Your 11, who do you take out and who do you put in? Based on from the last one.
Well, as I said earlier, I would drop King and I would bring in I would bring back Hussein. Mm-hmm. So my opening pair would be Holder along with Hope, followed by Hetmeyer. Now, if we lose a wicket in the power play, I am not sure that we should send Hetty to bat. Hetty is too valuable for us against the spin to risk him during the power play. So I'm toying with the idea of maybe sending Chase. If in fact Hetmeyer, if in fact we lose a wicket in the power play. But if that doesn't happen, I would go with Hetty coming at 3. Number 4 would be Powell, followed by Rutherford. Rutherford would be followed by it would be Shepherd. Okay, or Shepherd or Chase. Well, I'll hold back Chase depending on how things are happening. Then Shepherd, followed by Hope, and maybe Chase would come in after. Sorry, Shepherd followed by Ford, and after Ford, Chase would come in, followed by the bowlers in Moti, Hussein, and Shamar Joseph. Now it's true Shamar Joseph he didn't do well in the last match, but I think it's because he was, they assume that not the last match, the last 2 matches, the match against Zimbabwe, we had more or less won the match already, and he was bowling short and so on, and he went for runs against South Africa. Frankly, I don't know what went wrong because all our bowlers bowled badly. Almost everybody went for over 10 runs. I don't know what was happening. We just seem to have lost it. Nobody could come in and give you one good over. And that worries me a bit. I really hope that these guys would have gone back to the drawing board, recognize how well they did in the previous matches and come back with a better plan for India. But this would be my team, this would be my 11. I would open with Holder.
Who you drop to bring back Akeem? You drop
I drop King.
You drop Brandon. Okay.
Yeah. And I open with Holder. Yeah.
Okay.
So you have a stronger bowling. You have an additional bowler. You have a stronger bowling team. You are not losing much because King has not been contributing much. And I think you put yourself in a better stead to win the match.
Okay. Agathia here. Sir Earl, Johnson Charles. Marcus explained Johnson Charles over King. You agree with him?
He could. Yes, that is not a because you know that Charles won't play, but Charles would be an option over King. But that won't be the case.
because Terence said something a while ago. Basically, what Terence is saying, it don't really matter. Because King not making any runs.
Not making any runs. The point I made earlier, I might say how can Charles, you remember what I said, can Charles bat any worse than King? That's what I said before that in Italy match. I
Give
said,
him a
okay.
game.
He said he don't want Charles to come in. I said, okay.
But
But
this,
King is
but this
not
is,
performing.
this is a do or die situation. You're gonna bring in Charles in here.
But we dying with King.
Marcus, I get you.
we dying with King.
I
So,
get you. I
so
want to
better,
try
yeah,
I
try
call it
something on.
Coley. Coley didn't play for wasn't playing him any runs. And the last match that he got for India, he made some runs and gave them the championship. Virat Kohli.
You
So
hear
you
that?
want to say King can probably King is that person hiding there in the back for us.
No, sir. But you know they're saying that they say if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Don't fix it.
But it's broken now, so why we
Yes.
don't want to fix it? It is broken
So
now.
somebody said say King will play out the entire tour as long as the West Indies last year T20 World Cup. King
That-
is going to bat until they make their
I
exit.
don't, I
If they
don't, I
go,
don't, I don't think
yes.
they will drop it. I don't think they will drop
Yeah,
it.
that's why I said to you, if it is my team or a whole team,
Yes, I remember you said
if
that.
it's
That's
whole
why you said that.
team, if it's whole team, King not going to be dropped.
Oh, Sammy team.
Yeah, Summit team. Sorry, if Summit
Yeah.
team, King not going to get dropped. So
Would you say the 21 he made in the 20 yard he made it fail? He still failed?
yeah, right now that make the coach right down in name even harder now.
Yeah, if in the context of things, because the team did so enough really fail, but the 21 you're making at T20, you fail. But in the context of the game,
Hello, you can imagine the cement you place with 21.
yeah, I sure.
No, sir. What I'm telling you, but to be honest, still, I think somebody said it before. Some of the time, is some in kind. It's when you're out of form, you have to have little luck. And you see, if King did get somebody look like Etmaya, it would probably make some runs. But him not getting a lot of luck. Not getting him against the last match against South Africa, him get a good ball. He get a good ball against South Africa, right? Get against Zimbabwe.
Good ball.
Against Zimbabwe, they might drop everybody and then catch him. so if now get him now go inside. But as we said before, once him fit, you see them type of batsman there that is good on the eye in terms of the shots. Our coach Sammy like those type of players. So he's going to play. Johnson Charles is a he will get runs, but him shot them not so pretty. So it's a difficult for you. I hope him play still now because I know if anytime them play Johnson Charles, he might make runs. Anytime. Even after a World Cup.
I wish Sammy would listen to you.
Cheja Mac. You
Yes,
hear?
sir.
Cheja.
Yeah, man, what's up?
Where year 11? Who you drop tomorrow or who you play?
I would bring back Ocean tomorrow.
Who you drop?
I would that drop now. That drop back Chase, I'm bringing back Ocean.
Oh, you drop out. But then say Chase can ball to the left under them.
To be honest, right now, Chase can't ball to nobody, whether you are back way, front way, or other way. So, but that drop out Chase.
Why? I see your thing.
And I had referred before one time that I would use Chase to open and drop Brandon King either 3 or 4. Because that's where Brandon King started out when he started playing cricket. And somebody bashed me for that. And I heard one of your best person online, why name Agash or whatever, said he think, yeah, Chase. And I don't hear nobody bash Agash, but they bash me for saying that. And I think Chase would be a good person to play around the ball because you know, even though I said they should drop him tomorrow, but
But Treasure, what you think about? Because people giving different opening different. Somebody said Terence said Jason Holder. Other people are saying Jason Holder. Why
I
you
would
say
keep I would keep the opening same like it is. As I said before, cricket is a calculated game. And the other day, this is my theory. If you don't have no brain, a man without brain cannot learn understanding. They did not need to go after the bowling. You 2.2 over 29 runs. You do not need to go after the bowling. You don't need, and that's what that was their downfall the other day. You know, so if they bat with understanding, trust me, West Indies, and again, I want to say this. It doesn't make sense West Indies make 230 runs and you have a 250 bowling unit. It's not going to happen.
yeah. The bowling was bad against South
Yeah,
Africa.
the whole team have to come to it. It have to be a complete team, effort. In the fielding, in the bowling, in the batting, everybody have to come together. It's like taking a corner and in soccer and you play the ball right in front of the goal. If you don't have a good header right there, it's not gonna go in the goal. You know. So all West Indies have is a Gary Lineker who ducks when the time comes for them to step up. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Treasure.
Okay.
Marcus,
Yes.
we saw one of the great collapse today. I hope nothing come near West Indies tomorrow like this. 176 opening, 176 without loss,
Pakistan.
and all out for 212.
They're all out.
No, 212 for 8, sorry.
Okay.
But remember, in world cricket,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like how they always say if America sneeze, Jamaica catch cold.
Mm-hmm.
If Pakistan sneeze, West Indies catch cold. So
Why you say that? After we not allow Pakistan.
we are the same type of team, inconsistent. So we will be going on good. And 1 wicket does fall and major collapse.
Yes,
We're
that's right.
bowling good. And you just see one batsman just come, like in the Zimbabwe game, and just start beat the ball and we lose the game. So it's some inconsistent cricket both West Indies and Pakistan play some of the time. When we're good enough. That's why I was saying from day one that we have to be good or great in order to make it out of this zone. We have to be good or great. And if we drop off like how we drop off in the South Africa game, because to be honest, you see, we'll well, for myself, let me speak for myself. You see, if when we make 170 something against South Africa didn't make that 170 yard with losing about 4 or 5 wickets and it go down to about the 19th over or so. Would I feel better within myself,
Yeah,
But the
because
man,
we weren't competitive.
yeah, but the man them beat our ball like a Zimbabwe.
It was a
Yeah,
one-sided
yeah,
affair.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
we look
They
like,
deal with us rough.
yeah,
They
man.
deal with us.
The bowling look like a minnow. As somebody said, nobody bowl well in that game. So you see,
And Marcus, are they attacking that? He come to me. Or we gonna attack these batsmen? Or we gonna attack the Indians? Or we gonna attack Sharma? Oh,
we have, we have,
boy, I
to, we
tell
have
you.
to just pray and hope that um somebody bowl good and
That's
India have a bad day. And we just capitalize, make use of the chances, no drop, no catch, and all of those things. And so we will beat India. That's the only way to beat India right now.
to get some early wickets in the power play, I think one or two, and that's why Hussein is so important.
I see Hussein a bowl to left-handers. and I turn them around and man, I get beaten and I get bowled and I get caught. And you are gonna drop the man because left-hander upon the other team. Rate it or rate the bowler. Simple as that, you know. Rate it or rate the bowler. Because
Let's say that was the bad choice, and the bad choice don't happen tomorrow. And that was the bad game against South Africa, and the bad game gone for the West Indies. So we're gonna come and put our head down
yeah,
and
right now, if you know I'm a church person, and
Mhm,
may I tell you if we bat first, 'cause you know 8:30 game start and my church start 10. If we
mhm.
bat first and we look good, me have to go call pastor. I say, boy, pastor. You understand what I'm saying?
So it depends on whatever do, because if you not look good tomorrow, you don't say are the way.
No, I'll go church still. But we just say,
Yeah,
I saw me love the West Indies. So we
yeah.
want them to win. We are, when we look on the thing, we are perform. If me do so at a church and check my phone, we can see a good score. Understand?
No,
And we can feel
hold
good.
on. Because people say me nervous today, Marcus. I did a video, and me not telling no lie. Me voice me nervous. Me kind of think about the whole day today. How you feel? Me ask you that already. How you feel about this game?
Um, to be honest,
Different from a Zimbabwe feeling. How you feel now?
no, not all right. I would say I'm nervous. I'm cautious.
Yeah.
Cautious, because at the end of the day, you don't know which West Indies team going to turn up. So you have to approach the thing with caution. We make a bold statement already, say, boy, a 3 game we're going to play. But at the end of the day, we still want to figure for we come we want to go semi-final. But it 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 it's going to be difficult. Let us put all let's say all hands on deck for this one.
No, Michael Brown, if it's rain, the West Indies go through. If rain and it's
Yeah.
abundant, we have a better net run rate. No playback, no next day or anything. All right. Terence. Terence. Terence is here? Are you gone? Unmute your mic, Terence.
Yeah, I'm here.
How you feel? How you feel going in this game?
When I was doing my first degree,
Mm-hmm.
our tutor, we were doing so badly in maths that
Mm-hmm.
our tutor, just before exams, our tutor told all of us to stand up, guys. Let us say an Our Father. And we stood up and we said an Our Father. And he wished us luck and he walked away. I'm saying all that to make the point that we had to pray for the guys because,
Yeah.
you know, they have to put on their best. They must put the best foot forward, right? As the previous caller said, they must take their catches. They must be prepared to dive. You know, they have to play this game as if their very life depended on it, their survival. They got to play this game and give it 110%, right? Because if there's any slackness, you drop a guy and he goes on to score 100, we're finished. So let us wish the guys luck. I believe we can make it. We have beaten India before. We have a very good record at the Eden Park. We have done very well, except when we faltered, and we faltered so badly. And this is why, I think, some of us have this fear because we faltered so badly against South Africa, that we really played like a minnow. We bowled like a minnow. None of the guys could really, put any pressure on the batsmen. The guys were flaying or bowling all over the place. It was embarrassing. At one time, I wanted to turn my TV off, but I kept hoping that at least we'll get a couple of wickets. And the only wicket we got was from Chase, whom some people are saying, is a poor bowler. But we have to remember that Chase has been one of our most economical bowlers. You just check the records. Ruston Chase has been one of our most economical bowlers in both ODI cricket and T20 cricket. Check
Yeah,
the records.
that is
Yeah.
true.
Yes, he has been. So we have to have Chase, especially with all these left-handers in that Indian team. Chase has to play, and he has to play. And somebody has said that Chase doesn't turn the ball. That is not true. I have seen Chase turn that ball. I have seen. You see, some wickets are not turning wickets. You know, but some
It was
wickets
me.
that
It
take
was
the
me who
spin.
made that comment, and that is not a.
Yeah, that
He's
is
not a
not
spinner
quite
of the
that's not
caliber
quite
of
true.
the other.
No, he's not, but he's a very effective at keeping the runs down because of the dip he has, the angles, bowling around the wicket and stuff like that, you know. And he has been very effective. He had a bad match the last time, but I'm hoping and praying that he will have a much better match, you know. I hope and pray that we win, but it's going to be very, very difficult.
Okay.
Yes, I
but
understand. He's
let's,
in rating. He's the second most economical bowler in the world.
yeah, what where the stats is, because I don't know, but out of memory, probably memory not so hot neither, but just remembering Chase, I can't recall Chase being more economical than say a Hussein. I can't recall. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But as I say, just out of memory, I can't. And in terms of being the second most economical, is it Chase he's talking about?
Yeah.
Second most economical
Yeah.
player
Yeah.
in the
Here's the
world,
person.
or in West Indies team? Oh, in the world, him say.
Mm-hmm.
No, sir. I don't think so. Look at Chase versus South Africa before the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Chase versus. I'm going to find the stats and tell you, but it wasn't special.
Boy, I tell you, we are debating on the chase, the king. People, we just hope that they come good. For the West Indies, Mikel said for the West Indies, Marcus. We just hope they come good, people. And trust me, don't bother put out certain team out there tomorrow, because we can't take the eddy. Can't take the eddy. So Errol, we closing, you know. We closing. Your words as we run out.
On some do what is right and don't make any more blunder. That is a road. That is a pathway to we achieving what we want. Our objective in winning that game tomorrow. Barring any rain. Only rain can save if it's go down to points, so it's not a point. Point is out of the equation. The forecast doesn't show anything, any rain no rain has been shown in the forecast. So as I said, that's where it starts. You have to select a component, the team there. And then the instruction. It's important that only have to select a team, but the instruction that you give and so on. And don't always think that whatever is instructed going to apply out there. If the situation change out there, hope is required to adjust accordingly. If something was supposed to bowl the first over and it was taken to 24 or 13, maybe he won't get a second over in the power play. So you have to adjust it. But as someone said, they need to field properly. The fielding is a part of it. Take their catches. Have those persons who are batting, don't look for wholly the power play being exorbitant amount there. And so instead, containment of the wicket to me is more important than having a lot of runs and so on. Coming out of the power play. Don't expose Etty too early in the power play. And I think we would be on our way to winning that game.
Marcus.
Yes. I think as I've been saying from even, West Indies need to be good, or to be great, or to be near perfect in all departments tomorrow to have a victory. Some key points in the game. They must plan for it. If we lose early wickets, if they get off to a good start, what are we going to do? If we get off to a good start, how are we going to continue with the momentum? If we get early wickets, what are the changes? Who do we bring on to bowl when because some of the time we have bowlers who get early wickets, but who follow um let them off the hook, or they it get easier. So we have to hope to be smart as to how to rotate the bowlers, if things are going our way, or even if things are not going our way. So the key tomorrow, West Indies have to have a game.
A game. Terence, as we're about to close off, and unmute your mic, Terence. What? You unmute, Terence? Yeah. What are
I'm
your
on.
final
I'm
words
on.
that you wish for the boys tomorrow?
Yes. Our batsmen have to bat smartly. Don't bat with one track mind. Okay. If we lose an early wicket, right, let's do a little consolidation, right? You knock around an over and a half, right? You could always make up at the back end because we know we have depth in our batting, right? But for the first 6 overs, I think we should be a little cautious. Right? And we need to have a plan A, B, and C. It shouldn't be one plan and you stick to it, right? If things are not going away, then we need to be flexible, right? In the fielding, I already made the point that we have to field, perfectly. There should be no flaws in the fielding, right? And in terms of our bowling, let us hope that the guys can really pitch the ball in the right place, right? And that they can remember how we did it in the first four, is it 4 games, where we were so very successful. So with that, I wish them all the best, and I'll be up tomorrow to watch the game. But like one of the other guys, I'll be in church. I'll be in church in the morning from 8:30. But I will leave as soon as I have received my Holy Communion, making the sign of the cross, and I'll be tuned in and hope that we have a wonderful game tomorrow.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Terence. Thank you. The man from St. Lucia. Boy, I tell you. St. Lucia. Thank you, everyone, in the comment section. Thanks to the panelists. Sir Errol, resident
You're welcome every time.
analyst.
Anything to add,
Marcus, resident analyst. Terence, who join us.
Blessings,
Agas, our friend from South Africa, the man who's rooting for us. Ashan, who came on. Treasure Max, who else came on? Someone else came on. It's slipping me now. But respect to everyone who came on. Everyone in the comment section. I mean, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Last night we cool out and so on. Oh, tomorrow morning you will be watching with me, all right? Tomorrow morning we watch along. So tomorrow morning at 8:30, you'll be watching with me, all of us. I alone can watch it. No, sir. So come and watch it with me right here. Thank you so much, everyone. As I said, have a good one. See you tomorrow morning at 8:30 when the West Indies come out with a positive mind to reach the semi-final. God bless you and see you all tomorrow.
Okay, guys. You take care. Goodbye now.
Cheers.
Good mind to all.